Hello everyone. It is time for our Bible reading. Today's reading is taken from the book of Exodus, chapter 32, verses 15 to 35. I will be reading from New International Reader's Version. I read, Moses turned and went down the mountain. He had the 2 tablets of the covenant law in his hands. Words were written on both sides of the tablets, front and back. The tablets were the work of God. The words had been written by God. They had been carved on the tablets. Joshua heard the noise of the people shouting. So he said to Moses, "It sounds like war in the camp." Moses replied, "It's not the sound of winning. It's not the sound of losing. It's the sound of singing that I hear." As Moses approached the camp, he saw the calf. He also saw the people dancing. So he was very angry. He threw the tablets out of his hands. They broke into pieces at the foot of the mountain. He took the calf the people had made. He burned it in the fire. Then he ground it into powder. He scattered it on the water. And he made the Israelites drink it. He said to Aaron, "What did these people do to you? How did they make you lead them into such terrible sin?" "Please don't be angry," Aaron answered. "You know how these people like to do what is evil. They said to me, 'Make us a god that will lead us. This fellow Moses brought us up out of Egypt, but we don't know what has happened to him.' So I told them, 'Anyone who has any gold jewelry, take it off.' They gave me the gold. I threw it into the fire, and out came this calf." Moses saw that the people were running wild. Aaron had let them get out of control. The people had become a joke to their enemies. Moses stood at the entrance to the camp. He said, "Anyone on the Lord's side, come to me." All the Levites joined him. Then he spoke to them. He said, "The Lord, the God of Israel says, each man must put on his sword. Then he must go back and forth through the camp from one end to the other. Each man must kill his brother and friend and neighbor." The Levites did as Moses commanded. About 3,000 of the people died that day. Then Moses said to the Levites, "You have been set apart for the Lord today. You fought against your own sons and brothers, and he has blessed you this day." The next day Moses said to the people, "You have committed a terrible sin. But now I will go up to the Lord. Maybe if I pray to him, he will forgive your sin." So Moses went back to the Lord. He said, "These people have committed a terrible sin. They have made a god out of gold for themselves. Now please forgive their sin. But if you won't, then erase my name out of the book you have written." The Lord replied to Moses. The Lord said, "I will erase out of my book only the names of those who have sinned against me. Now go, lead the people to the place I spoke about. My angel will go ahead of you. But when the time comes for me to punish, I will punish them for their sin." The Lord struck the people with a plague. That's because of what they did with the calf Aaron had made. May the Lord bless the reading of his words. Amen.